Alarm klaxons erupted across the building, red lights flashing in a relentless pattern that led through the labyrinthine halls to the main lobby. Carter shoved his tray aside, leaving his half-finished lunch behind. Training took over. He drew his sidearm, checked its charge, and sprinted into the corridor. A handful of other armed responders joined him as they converged on the source of the alarm. Within moments, dozens of security officers stood shoulder to shoulder in the cavernous lobby of Galactic Security Headquarters. Every weapon was drawn, every barrel humming at maximum power. If a firefight broke out here, the aftermath would leave nothing but ash. But procedure was procedure, and in the center of the hall stood the one creature the entire galaxy feared. Carter, the highest-ranking officer present, stepped forward, all too aware the crosshairs resting on his own body should anything go wrong. Lately, it always did. The figure's head was bowed, eyes fixed on floor. War General Mador, Carter said, steadying his voice. One eye flicked upward, then dropped again. "You are under arrest," Carter continued. "Any attempt to resist will result in your immediate execution. If it costs me my life, so be it. Do you comply?" A slow nod. Carter hesitated. The entire arrest protocol had been designed for this day, the day the galaxy's most ruthless warlord would finally be identified. The alarms had triggered with 99.999998% certainty. This was the Butcher of Betelgeuse, the void-hearted butcher, the nightmare whispered to children across star systems. Yet here he stood, not defiant, not raging, but broken. "Kneel, then lie on the ground. Hands where we can see them. No sudden movement, or you will be executed." Mador spread his arms and lowered himself. Every gun tracked him, locked on his skull. As Carter knelt to fasten the restraints, he caught the faintest whisper. "They won't let me die. Please, let me die." Carter froze, then gestured. 4 officers holstered their weapons and moved forward, hauling Mador upright. Restraints checked. Confirmed. One soldier spat in the general's face. Mador didn't react. "Stand down to Blue," Carter barked. "Full facility lockdown. Notify next of kin. Alert the Galactic Council." The klaxons fell silent. The harsh red strobes gave way to steady ambient blue. Notifications flashed across HUDs. Families informed, communications cut. A phalanx of soldiers formed around the prisoner. Together they marched him through reinforced doors. On the other side, civilians pressed against observation windows. Some screamed, pounding fists against the glass, demanding vengeance. Others wept. Mador never looked up. At last, Carter led his unit into a sealed chamber. A plain table with a chair. Opposite, a restraint apparatus bristling with jagged clamps and locking joints. Without resistance, Mador stepped into it. The machine came alive, latching onto his restraints. Light shifted from red to green. Carter Saturday. His soldiers spread around the room, weapons leveled. He activated the recorder. Acting Colonel Carter, Serial 11235813. Interrogation of War General Mador, Striar Conquest Legion. A chime confirmed. "Mador, you are charged with 7,483 war crimes across 562 planets. Estimated dead, approaching 1 trillion sentient beings. 42 life-bearing worlds rendered barren." Carter's voice was iron, but his stomach turned. "Why surrender now? Surely you knew what awaited you." "I did," Mador rasped. "I hope what awaits me doesn't change. I hope you can succeed in killing me. Carter blinked. Execution is what you want. Yes. Then let's start at the beginning. Tell me everything. Bound in steel, Mador began. I commanded the Stryer Conquest Legion. We crushed worlds. Those who bowed lived as slaves. Those who resisted were exterminated. My fleets grew fat on plunder. We feasted on flesh. We burned planets to husk without care that life-bearing worlds are rare jewels. I wanted only conquest, only to take. Distress calls had filled the void wherever he went. He had laughed at them, until the day something answered. The emptiness came, Mador whispered. 1,000 titanic vessels, each larger than my entire fleet. They gave no warning, no signal. They opened fire, annihilating everything. They spared one ship, mine. They had boarded, torn it apart, dragged and bound before them. Then the torment began. One by one, they killed my crew in front of me. At first swift, then slow. They dismembered my captains piece by piece while forcing me to watch. They roasted limbs over flame and ate them while I stared. When I almost passed out, they injected stimulants. My heart nearly burst, but I lived. His voice cracked. They found my children. The room went silent. They gave them knives. Said one could live if they killed the other. My son, my brave son, he put down his blade. He took his sister's hand and pulled her knife into his own chest. My little girl screamed. Then they shot her. Carter clenched his fists. They made me watch. Mador choked. Every cruelty I had inflicted, they visited on me. When it ended, they cut me open, implanted something, then abandoned me on a planet. What device? Carter asked. Memories, Mador said. All the screams, the distress calls, the aftermath of every world I destroyed. They live in me, play on loop, mothers crying over dead infants, survivors eating the dead just to live another season, entire species extinguished. I hear it all, forever, an immortality. Mador's eyes glistened. I tried killing myself. Plasma to the skull, vacuum, re-entry, impact. The device won't let me die. Carter leaned back, the weight of horror pressing down. So you came here, to us, because you knew our law demands your death. I came to beg for mercy, Mador said softly. Mercy I never gave anyone. Carter's voice was low. Do you know the name of those who did this to you? If I speak it, will you kill me? If you speak it, I'll end this interrogation and order the device removed. You will be executed. Mador trembled. His lips moved. Carter leaned in close to catch the whisper. They are called humans. They made me watch.